Hello, welcome to SimpleSoftware 201, creating OCR configurations. We're going to take a look under the hood of an OCR configuration and see how to do Zone OCR, how to draw your OCR zones, as well as how to do the template and dictionary matching. So let's first open up the Zone OCR configuration. We've seen it run before. If you've taken other classes, if you're just joining us, you'll see the Zone OCR is being performed, but with oversized zones, and we're using template and dictionary matching to extract the account number, order number, and company name from the oversized zones, allowing for excess skew and other variations in the scanned images. So let's see how this was configured. We go into our job options, and everything is just a normal job. Here is where we define our OCR templates. So for the account number, you can see we have a 7-digit number defined, and we define that by putting 7 pound signs under the template setting here. For a complete list of possible templates, you can hit the set button, and you have a nice handy reference here, and it tells you all the different special characters that you can use to design a template. So if I wanted to have a template that was 3 letters followed by 3 numbers followed by any character, then it would be AAA pound 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 star for any letter, any number, and then any character. Now, if I wanted to, if the first letter was actually supposed to be the letter A and not any letter, you'd have to put a backslash in front of it. And the same with pound sign. Backslash pound sign means it has to be an actual pound sign and not just any number, which is what the pound sign normally stands for. Lastly, you can create multiple templates. So if it can be 3 letters followed by 3 numbers, or 3 letters followed by 2 numbers, then you can put all of those variations in here and separate them with the pipe character, which is shift backslash for those that are unfamiliar with the pipe. So you can have as many templates as you want and just separate them by the pipe character. One thing to remember is that if one of your templates will fit inside one of your other templates, make sure to put the smaller one after the larger one, because 3 letters followed by 2 numbers will be triggered even if the thing on the page is actually 3 letters followed by 3 numbers. So you want to go in descending order of size when it comes to templates and using multiple templates. So we'll go back and put our 7-digit template for the account number. Now the company name uses dictionary matching. So to configure the dictionary, we go to the Zones and OCR tab. Now the Zones and OCR tab actually has OCR coordinates and dictionaries and other special functions for each OCR field. So you select the field that you want to edit from this list here, and that is how you set the settings for that field. So to set the dictionary for the company field, we have to select the company field, and then we see here the dictionary is a text file in our samples folder called companies.txt. And if we want to edit that file, we can hit edit, and it opens a notepad, and we see the list of companies. So the dictionary file is just a list of possible values, 1 per line, in a text file. And another thing that you can do is you can also have multiple formats in your dictionary file. So if tech type interfaces was also known as T-type Inc., you can put the multiple variations in the same line, and we call that thesaurus matching because it's within the dictionary matching and it's different variations, and it makes sense. But with thesaurus matching, the multiple variations, it looks for all the variations, and no matter which one it finds, it will always use the first one in your index field. So you can also use this to standardize index values for across multiple variations that appear in your document. So it's a very handy feature, the thesaurus matching. You have the option to only allow values in the list, and so with that checked, the user cannot type in when they're correcting the documents. They can't type a value that's not one of the items in the list. But with that unchecked, they can put their own values if they're correcting it. Now the final lesson in here in this class will be how to draw OCR coordinates. And if you click the button that says how to set coordinates, it gives you step-by-step instructions in case you don't have the video handy, but we'll go over it here. To set the OCR coordinates, you first have to open a file. Now you can either do this by running the job, and then when you get to the manual indexing stage, you can draw the coordinates on the image that appears first, or if you don't want to process the batch, you can say view, open and view file, and that will let you browse to the image file and display that without running a batch. And so that's the best way to draw OCR zones on an existing image. For a new image, you can say scan to input folder and load an image in your scanner, and it will scan that to the input folder defined for that job, and will let you draw the OCR zones on that scanned image without creating a batch. So to draw the OCR zones, we select Set Field Coordinates from the mouse action menu, and then we see the cursor is now an OCR cursor, and now we can draw the OCR coordinates. So for the account number, I can draw around there, and the account number is field number 1, and so we put the number 1 here, and that sets the value for the account number. And for the order number is field number 2. We select 2 and hit OK. And for the business name is field number 3. And that's how you set the OCR zone coordinates automatically using the image. In the advanced OCR classes, we'll go into how to set coordinates for processing full-page OCR text and a little more detail on some of the things you can do with template and dictionary matching when you really get into some of the more advanced templates.